Alright, nothing on the master. So this is still going to be, I'm going to set this down to my master channels down at minus 6 dB, just to give a little bit of wiggle room for the mastering, which has been a tip. Actually, surely this has got to have this has to have the master on. Sorry, the limiter. It's the simple limiter. There we go. Alright, so that's set. Now I can boost it to minus 6 and not worry about going over that because the limit is set at minus 6. I'm going to listen to this through, make sure it's sounding okay. Going into mastering, it's pretty much next. Just sort of for a little demo I'm doing tonight at the Music Producers Alliance. This little bit, cut the bass. How do I split this? Can I split this? Split clip, edit, and split is Control and E. Way is this. Try that. That's it, that's what I want. Just wanted a little bit of a variety. Just a bit of tension going into the drop. Yeah, that's good. Let's see if it comes out okay. Alright. At least the mids have been filled a bit more this song. Galaxy's in. How are you, bud? Thanks for joining. I'm taking Pendulum from yesterday and I'm turning it into a proper song. Gonna just finish the mix and then go into the master today and kind of have a demo at the end of it. Because I need to finish this before 5 o'clock today PT, so Pacific time. So I'm 1:30, so like 1, 2, 3, 4. I got like 3.5 hours to do this. It's kind of tight, but I need this track ready to submit to this mastermind tonight, so they can give me feedback on it, on the mix. So it's good goal to have. I like it when the deadline's nice and tight. Alright, I like that. I like that transition. What's Galaxy? What are you up to today? Are you at work or at home chilling? This section needs to be a little brighter. Yeah, that's a little too static, so I need to give this life. Let's do that, and then that for 2, and then turn it off here. Okay, let's try that. Might be on outside of that. Oh wait, done on the wrong way around. I'm just adding some delay here just to let it fill the space because it's kind of thin. There aren't too many elements in this part, so the delay is just filling it out a bit. And then the other synth comes in. That's also got delay. It's okay, they don't clash too much. I feel like the bass needs to go. This bass. So what I'm going to do with this is I'm going to turn this bass. This bass is going to go up and up and up and up and up. I feel like it just needs to gradually come in. So I'm going to start with it at -12, probably around there. Let's see. Let's see how it sounds going into it. Bass is there and then out. And this bass will start coming in. It's taking too long to come in, so I'm going to just make an arc for the volume so it comes in sooner. Got 101 likes, guys. Galaxy, if you're still there, tap that like button. Let's get this stream out there where it deserves to be. Still not doing it. Try again. Too quiet, so I'm going to turn it up. Now it's going to go too high. That's okay. this bass is just building, gradually increasing in volume. Trying to get this right so the bass feels like it's not too intrusive. Slowly comes in, but then dominates near the end of the, whatever it is, 16 bars. 16, yeah. It's not quite loud enough here. It's hitting a -6 peak. And it's peaking here. Actually, is there a limiter there? There is a limiter. And it's boosted. Alright. So the mids are good, the bass is good, the mids are good. It's pretty even. Do maybe some more highs. Should be effects. This is a little trick here. DJJD2244 joined. How's it going? Little trick here is if you lower the volume, just trying to think where I can do this, but you lower the volume in the verse a little bit, and then when there's a drop or chorus, you boost it back to 0 so that you're getting, I was going to say perceived loudness, but it's actual loudness, but just like a couple of dB. So here in the verse, and you just do that on the master channel, you can just automate the volume. So make sure on your master you have, to make sure that's not in my rack, otherwise it wouldn't function. There we go. Wow, that's a pretty important little spot there. DJJD2, you need an easier username here. How's your day going? Are you at work? Are you at home? What are you doing today? Drop something in the comments. Otherwise I'll just program music and not chat. Show automation. Alright, here we go. So this whole section, so yeah, I could boost it here maybe when the kick comes back in. Actually, almost boost it when the kick comes in at 30 seconds. It's more verse. It's like verse. Guys, keep hitting the likes, yeah? Keep hitting the likes, please, because that will help the stream get found in the algorithm that is TikTok. It's obviously loads and loads of streams. So if you hit the like button, it's like you're voting for this stream to get found, pretty much. We've also got the virtual gift target today set at, I think it's set 10. Yesterday was amazing. Dustin Clausen helped us to hit like 4 virtual gift targets. So today we're on, it's the gamepad. The gamepad, we've got 10 of those to hit to fulfill the goal, to hit our squad goals. Cat now is sending likes, which is really cool. Alright, so this is where I probably boost the volume a touch. Right here. So that is there. Okay, this is going to stay at 0, and then everything else before is going to be -2 dB. So it's -2, then it kind of drops into the 2, boosts 2 dB. Should hear it. Oh, wait a second, it's too close. Okay, try again. So -2, -2, -2. And it kicks in 2 dB bump, and then this will keep going, and I might just drop this back down actually. Let's see. Yeah, I'm actually going to drop it back to -2. Keep it like that, master, and then does the kick come back in? Yep. When the kick comes back in, I'm gonna boost it again. Wait a second, so that's at -2. You've got to be careful here with the volume automation, just to make sure that it stays the same. Okay, -2 dB and then 0. Back up to 0. That should give us consistent -2 with a little breakdown, and then back up to booster, cheeky little booster. That'll go all the way through to bar 137, which is, I'm guessing, where it's going to go back. This can go to -2, and then it comes back in on bar 153. Do 1, 2, -2, and then 0. Down a bit here. Oh, I do. Yeah, that's the fade out. Okay, so that's really just very basic volume automation there, which will allow it to boost during the drops or the chorus. Let's see, I'm going to put the chat on here. Switch it up, nice. Okay, so that's the volume automation. What is missing? Let's see. Bass bus. So I need to make sure there's a glue compressor on the bus here, on the bass bus. Doesn't need need to be any volume automation. Let's see on the bass. Whenever there are multiple bass tracks playing, there aren't actually. But that's a little weird. Sometimes, did I do it on this one? No, I didn't. Sometimes I'll do a low-end pre-master and then a pre-master. So I'll basically split the, I'll put the kick, I'll route the kick through the low end, or the kick bus in this case, and I'll route that through the low end pre-master. Drum bus will just go through the pre-master. Everything else will go through, actually bass, there's no subs, but I'll put it through the low end pre-master. Synths can go through the pre-master, and then effects will go through the pre-master. Yeah. Yes, and now if we split it, yeah. Basically splitting the low end. It's just getting the low end, and then I'm going to do a fast release, quick release on that. Threshold, I want about 7 dB of reduction, and I'll boost the gain to, I'll boost the gain here so that's the kick in the bass. Just trying to get the low end balanced here. Okay, so that's sounding pretty good. And then I want this down like maybe a couple of dB, maybe 5 tops. That's coming in at about, let's see if we can get some other elements. Some bass. Bass. Oh, some of the drums. Oh no, sorry, low end. Okay, so pre-master, yeah. I want this. Peaking at about -2, so it's like a decibel and a half, maybe a couple of dB back on the kick. I want that kick to dominate. Okay, so we're peaking on the master at about -6, which is great. Why isn't this limiter? Okay, yeah. That's fine, that's fine. Where is utility? There it is, okay. A few effects on the delay at the end, which sounds actually really good. Didn't think it would come out kind of this well. Just really glues it. And then you've got the 2 maximizers, which are essentially acting like limiters. just gonna see if I can add some light distortion, not saturation on the kick. Here we go. Just a little bit. Just a little bit, not too much. Just like that. Because if you take it off, yeah, it's really giving it some meat on the bone. I'm really getting particular about my kicks now. So, because I want them to really be the heartbeat of the song and cut through. And that's what he does. This is good. I mean, it's a 6-minute song. It's pretty simple. I think it's what I like, you know. Simple, dark, but with a positive energy coming through. You know, it's. I'm happy with this. What do you guys think about it? Can you hear it? Can you hear it? Okay. Do you want me to turn up the volume? Let me know in the comments. Because now this is pretty good. This is mixed and arranged. I want to master this. Just boost the levels for this demo I'm submitting tonight to this mastermind group. They're going to listen in. Okay, the kicks are a little low here. Why's that? Drum bus is probably a touch high. I've kept this at 0. I'm going to keep this like -2. Just back a little bit. Yeah, it's like -2. And it should be, yeah, there's a maximizer on that and a limiter. No limiter because I've got that on my master. But there is the blue compressor. It's got that saturation on it. Get these likes up, guys. Let's get this stream found. Uvashi Patel, just as I say that, Uvashi Patel comes in. Welcome to LUCKYKAT TV. How is your day going? Where are you at in the world? Jean-Claude Van Amsterdam. Jean-Claude Van Amsterdam. Uvashi, what part of the world are you in? JCBA. JCBA. needs to be a glue compressor now on the master. Surely, just a simple glue compressor. Ableton has a good one. I'm just going to put the fan on. It's getting warm. Of course, it's getting warm. I'm in Phoenix. Phoenix. Token Zoot's in. Hey, Token Zoot is, I think, has been on most days. How's it going, Token Zoot? You alright? I'm just finishing up the mixing. I've arranged Pendulum and just mixing it now, and trying to get this ready for this producer's mastermind tonight. So by the end of this, by the end of this stream, I'll have mastered it, and it will be ready to submit for a demo for these guys tonight. So yeah, quite a few people coming in now. Friend is married to Kevin Rowe. Thanks for joining. How's your day going? Give me a thumbs up in the comments. Thumbs up emoji in the comments if you're having a good day. And if you're not, send me a turd emoji. Alright, glue compressor, do your work. There it is. It's doing too much work. Heavy lifting. Or is it parallel compression? I feel like, wait, am I doing this wrong? Yeah, I am, sorry, I'm ignoring. Alright, that was already on, because I used the pre-master on this one, so that's where the glue compressor would be. So then it would be, let's think, parallel compression would go on the master. So again, I think it's good. I think I'm doing this right now. So the limiter's on to stop peaks. The master's peaking at -6, and now I can basically export this and then do a mastering project, and I'll master it. I might as well just master it on air, like live stream mastering. Okay, so here we go. So this is going to be. I always insert like half a second at the very beginning, and master, and then create insert silence, and then on Ableton it's like, for some weird reason it's like 010 on the time on the clock, and that inserts that little half second. And then at the end, it's going to be 197.2, okay. Alright, let's save that. I'm going to export this to audio. So it's called, I think this is called bouncing to audio. It's a weird expression. But you bounce it to audio, or resampling, you resample the audio. Or you resample it as audio. So all of the effects and everything, they're all taken out of the equation. So when it comes to mastering, you just have audio. It's like there's very little CPU being used. Like your computer's not doing too much heavy lifting. Export audio, yeah. And then, so I went from 0, 1 to 197.2. Export. And then I'm going to save this to, did I even make a project yet? No. Huh. Alright. Pendulum. This is Pendulum, guys. This is being made in like probably 3 streams. I feel like over the course of 3 streams this track's been made and is now kind of ready to be a demo. Which is amazing. So this is going to be the mix. So Pendulum mix. And that's going to go in that. And then when this is done, when this is bounced to audio, it's going to be a mastering. I'm going to master that audio now, and like as soon as this is rendered, the audio. It normally takes about under 5 minutes, maybe like 3 minutes. We're at 10% now on the rendering, so I wish I had this on the stream, so then you could see, you could see kind of exactly how long to go. Cyclops, how you doing? Cyclops has dropped in. Have you only got one metallic red eye? there, or what inspired the username, and where are you in the world at the moment? Where are you now? This is definitely on a par actually with what do you call it? Twitch. I feel like. Actually, I wonder if I can just do this. I wonder if I can drop in. Maybe I can. Okay. Huh. I can actually just drop in. On. It's funny. Wait. So let's do. Give me 1 sec. 1 sec. 1 sec. I gotta change this. Ah! It's giving me grief. Did I change this on TikTok? Maybe I did. Oh, login success, okay. So I have to change my info on TikTok for... Where'd it go? Business suite. Okay. View profile, no. Edit profile, no. Where's the, God, they make it so difficult just to find like your basic stuff, like your email address on TikTok, and it's like who created this? Who made this so fucking difficult to just access? Shadina Price in the house. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. Why can't I just... Yeah, this is weird. Just trying to get the basic stuff. TikTok for business, is this it? God, it's amazingly hit. Like everything's buried. I'm not even gonna bother with this. It's gonna take too long. It's just so fucking frustrating why they bury everything. Let's see. Oh well. No drama, no drama. Okay, so that successfully bounced to audio. So now it's going to be, now I'm going to open a new live set. And I'm going to bring in the I'm going to bring in the what's it called, the audio to this. How'd you do? Just looks. Yeah, it's weird that you can't, on desktop it doesn't look as if you can, like, doesn't look as if you can like, which is, to bring in the audio from that download. There it is. Okay, so there's the Pendulum mix. This is the master channel, and then I will bring in my rack and my mastering tools to this channel now, having not really done it on in the mix, so I'm trying something new here. Alright, let's try parallel. So parallel compression first, and turn everything else off, and okay, they're all off. And this is going to be the Pendulum master, which will go in here. It's the project. Okay, good. Alright, done. Done. Okay. Okay, that's peaking. So now this is going to be pushed right up. This is like, this feels very official now. Parallel compression now, just to keep everything, just to get rid of the peaks, which looks good. Okay. Then saturation not so much because that was already on earlier. I like using this plugin called Fresh Air, and I like it on shiny mode. Just instantly brings it all to life. Okay, that's really coming together instantly. What's this? That's saturation. Okay, I need the imager tool now, so band 2, which is wide, pretty wide, which is okay. Just realised I also need to do I need the mid-side. Thought I had this actually in racks. I thought I had like a mid-side. What do you call it? Plug-in. Oh, I think I used the wrong one. Okay. I should have been using a LUCKYKAT mastering rack. Okay, so this is where I think I have the mid-side. Yeah, there it is. Okay. Alright, it's fine. So I can just bring that out. The image is there. Neutron, dynamics. There's loads of stuff in here. Almost too many plugins. Plugin frenzy. So then this needs to go in to lineup, which will be before imager. And I'll do a mid-side split. So mid should cut at 20. She's going to do 20. And the side is going to cut about 200, 300. No solos on. That's fine. Then that's the mid sides. And then I can do this is something I came across, I've been taught recently, which is using not compression but you're expanding. So at about 50%, 30%. That's compression, that is expanding. Expanders on. Now I'm going to put it through the Master Desk Brainworks plugin, which this does a lot of heavy processing. Get this up to 7, so I have a range of about 7, which is right around here, right there. So I'm getting the loudness here, it's like gain staging and mastering this to the right loudness. Dustin Clausen's in. How are you, bud? How's your day going? Hey, straight in with the gamepads. Love it. Virtual high five. Sorry if this is a little bit loud. Because what I'm doing is, you probably recognize the track. This is Pendulum, and I just finished the mix, and I'm now mastering it. So I'm doing this this is like as almost recommended by a producer mastermind that I just joined, and they said basically in the mix, don't put any plugins on your master channel, like keep it kind of bare, and then when it gets to, then you do a separate, you bounce it to audio, which means just essentially resampling it to audio, so it's much easier to process it. It's less CPU, like computer intensive, and then now it's like I'm using the right plugins on the master to essentially master it like a mastering engineer would. So yeah, it's loads of different. Basically, a music producer sounds like a producer, right? But it's not the tradition. Producer in a traditional sense is they maybe used to be in a band and were pretty successful, and then or moderately successful, maybe didn't quite make it, maybe they did, depends. But then they're then in the studio to advise the bands, typically the bands, how to make the right tracks, you know, how to make them sound. So they're like this, they're basically giving this and advising the sound engineer how to engineer it. But an electronic music producer like me, you're doing everything, you're basically doing everything. So it's composing, arranging, you're a mixing engineer, a mastering engineer, what else? Songwriter, sort of said that. Then you're a distributor, you're a label manager. Basically, you're an entrepreneur. Like, you're really an entrepreneur. It's kind of turned into this where you're a one-man band, and you need a team. Of course, you need a team, like a team around you. But it's really, you're like a one-man band entrepreneur. How's your day at work going? Or have you just finished? Are you doing the drive home? Oh, it started again. Whoops. Let's get it to the kicks. It's now starting to sound like probably as good as I've heard what I've produced, let's say. It sounds as good as anything I've ever heard. Nah, this is leveling up. I'm leveling up now. I can feel it because of the people I'm around as well, helping me out. So they're getting my sound to the next level. So that the signal it's working is the DJs are gonna start playing it. They'll play this in clubs. That's literally when it's working. Dustin, did I thank you for the gamepads? If I didn't, I will. That's, what was that movie? Antonio Banderas. Not El Mariachi, from what's it called? Desperado. I think it's Desperado. When she says, did I thank you? And he goes, he says, did I thank you to Salma Hayek? And she says, no. And then he says, I will. Keep saying it throughout the movie. It's his little tagline. It was beastly, 77 degrees and things. Oh my god, mate, that's beastly is a great way of describing it. Yeah, it's taken shape. It's this is why I always liked watching producers live stream their process, because you're seeing. Yeah, it's like it's nothing is something, right? Like you're seeing it turn into a song rather than just consuming it like most people, and you hear it and you're kind of like, meh, or no, I like that or I don't like that. You have like a new appreciation for music, I think, when you see the process. It's like anything, like if you're an artist, seeing that first moment where paint hits the paper or pencil hits the paper, whatever you're using, crayon hits the paper, whatever medium or art you're doing, whatever craft it is. It's great to see the whole process. And I think the beautiful thing with live streaming is that's happening. Like you're able to drop into a studio with the artist, let's say, from like at any point. It could be from the beginning, but it can be at any point. But yeah, ideally at the beginning you can see the whole thing take shape. And it's exciting. You checked out a bit of Twitch streams you shared. Oh, nice one, yeah. Yeah, thanks for joining the Discord, because that's kind of people who, it's not just people who are into the, what I'm building and the LUCKYKAT movement, and obviously wanting to get it to the stage, wanting to like really take it somewhere. Maybe the stage is like this room, I green screen it, it turns into like a virtual venue, and I invite people over to play sets here. It doesn't have to be live, but I would like to take it on the road and go meet, because I like traveling. I miss traveling. I miss getting out there, and that would be a great excuse to do it, because it's like I'm supporting myself while I tour and play live, but I get to meet fans, I get to meet the people who really help, like yourself, you know, really helping to make this happen. So that's kind of, and it's just fun, you know, it's fun idea. Sort of a lifelong dream as well, so, which I could have done in England. I put it off, you know, it's one of those things I put it off, and I did other stuff, just other stuff got in the way, I guess, or I let other stuff get in the way. That's the key. So I'm it's like empowering language, right, or taking accountability for your own actions. Like I got distracted, I let stuff get in the way. See what you're saying about the CPU mixer screen. Yeah. Because sometimes with projects on Ableton, it could be, if there's other stuff, like if I'm streaming, especially if I'm streaming on TikTok and I'm streaming on Twitch, for example, like obviously my internet's kind of creaking a little bit with the two streams, and then if the missus does like a Zoom call for a client, which she probably will because she does that a lot, then it's like it's hitting capacity. Then that means it's like that plus the computer processing is like, it's getting intense with all the plugins and everything, so it starts to kind of creak a bit. This is again like, just, I don't want to repeat myself, but these things like what's it called, Amazon Echo, it boosts your Wi-Fi. So my Wi-Fi at the moment, there's no hardline because we're renting, we don't own the place, so I can't hardline or drill holes. So I have to do the Wi-Fi, because the door's closed and it's going around the corner, and so it's over there, it's like, I don't know, 20 meters away. That connection could be a lot stronger. So I will invest in things like that, like Wi-Fi boosters, and then better broadband, you know, just so the streams kind of don't cut out or buffer. Because I think the other day it was buffering a little bit, and it does on Twitch. It really buffers on Twitch way more because you're also doing, you're capturing the screen, like the Ableton screen, the programming. So it's that plus, using Streamlabs or OBS. It's just a lot. You're using a lot of CPU. What decision made you come to the States on Thursday? As cliched as it sounds, the American dream. So in England, you know, you kind of feel like if you want to just work for people and be content, let's say, just being average almost, you know, you can do that. It's a great place to be. You can do it. England's amazing. You got football or soccer. Like, you kind of got to like soccer, but it's soccer culture. You've got that. It's in the DNA. The country's brilliant. You got tennis in the summer and Wimbledon. That's amazing. You're very, very close to the rest of Europe, and there's cheap airlines where you can fly for like, I mean, it's probably different post-COVID, but it was like $99 one way, and then it would be free coming back. So it's like a return flight. The equivalent would be like LA to New York return for, actually it's maybe a little bit long. Maybe like LA Chicago return for $100. All in. So you can just hop to Europe and hop around and see so many different cultures. So I missed that. I missed the soccer games kicking off at like the right times, like 3 p.m. So the first game of the season I think would have been around 12 midday in England, and it's at 12:30, and it's 4:30 here for the first game of the season on Friday. And I'm going to get up for it on Thursday, Friday, Saturday. I'm going to get up on Saturday around 4 o'clock to get the game at 4:30 a.m. But that's really hardcore. I'm like not a morning person. That is hardcore. Almost might as well stay up and watch it, but then I won't sleep. So yeah, the game's at 4:30. If I can get on, if I do get on, I'm gonna look like shit. I'm gonna have, actually I've got the fisheye lens on today. I'm gonna have like, there's 1 cup of coffee here, there's probably gonna be like 10 in a row. With chasers, with espresso chasers. Like drip coffee and then the espresso chaser. But yeah, I wanna come on and watch it, and I wanna stream as well, ideally. But it's gonna just only be half asleep. Well, I'm not sure if I can stream actually, because I'll wake the family up. I'll be shouting and jumping. Anyway, so that was so they met. Short story long. Going to the American dream, wanting to start a business and be an entrepreneur, like be in control of my destiny and free of the boss, right? Be your own boss. So I did it for a few years, did very well, and then I kind of had just a period. Let's say, I had like an amazing start of good luck and then bad luck. So I just had a bad run in California, and that led to mental health challenges and depression, which was there. It was like always there, but it accentuated it. And then it was like, because it's California and it's the US, it's like the meds. So that was bad. That was kind of like, I thought it was a good move, it's a terrible move. And I can see why a lot of people like get stuck. They get really heavily reliant on things like medication in the US. It's like kind of scary actually. The healthcare system here, really scary. So many people I know just like on medication, like they can't get off it. They need it, but it's not like asthma, right? Like asthma where you kind of need it to breathe. You have to have that. And then staying in the States, Austin was amazing, but the allergies there in the air were really bad, and it was just I love Austin and miss Austin, but I just couldn't live there. The allergies, I was suffering. California's too expensive. And I'm here in Phoenix in Arizona, and it's too hot to go outside, not my kind of people, and it's the desert, man. It's the desert. It's the desert. I need more culture. I need my European culture. So a city where it's more diverse and it's got more culture. That's what I need. But again, I'm working hard to get my music career up. Up to par, and so in a weird way, being stuck inside making music and showing people the process is actually probably good, probably really good. You just explained me simple and complacent. Have you traveled much? Have you got out of the US or to other states? Have you been to? Have you got up to? Have you done Canada much or Mexico? I've only been to Vancouver. I'd love to do Toronto. Mexico, I've been there quite a few times. Love Mexico. I used to go like every week to Tijuana when I lived in San Diego. Love Mexico. The American dream is a great reason. It'd be great. Yeah, I think I realized after getting here it was a very good marketing campaign. I mean, a really good marketing campaign. But at the same time, there's external factors and politics and rubbish, again, external factors. But it's what you make of it, right? Most of it is this. It's being in control of your own mind, staying as positive as possible, being, and bringing like good shit into the world, like good music, whatever, like good art, good positive vibes, good businesses that have a good ethical, moral compass, you're not just making money and people are dying over it. It's like you're bringing good positive things into the world. And I think that's where the whole entrepreneur thing comes from. Like there's a lot of immigrants who come across, like Elon Musk, these kind of guys who just come over and change the world. And they come into the States and then they do amazing things in the country and help the whole country. Whether it's by introducing electric cars or solar power, I don't know, like solar panels. I think that's kind of how I've got to be more. I've got to think like, from England, we've got this rich musical heritage. I need to bring this music into the country that doesn't just benefit Americans, it benefits the world. But I'm starting here, and then when I play live, like I will ultimately be playing in the US, not England, to start. So yeah, it's taking it, positively impacting people where I take the music, right? Taking that energy. My roots run deep. Mexico, yes. Whereabouts in Mexico did you go? Not Canada yet. Yeah, Canada's kind of, I guess it is a little, Canada's a little cold most of the year, right? But then I suppose northern parts of the US are the same. Liliana Reyes, welcome. How you doing? I want to visit Ontario. I love camping. Yeah, Ontario. Yeah, that is like the great outdoors, isn't it? Really, parts of Canada. So I've heard, or so I've seen in the movies. And you've been to Cancun? I've never done Cancun, but I really want to go. Cancun, Cabo, haven't done those. A lot of Americans go there, I know, and say good things. But for clubbing and for DJing and stuff, those spots I've heard are really good. It's just getting the right promoters and the right partners so that you don't get screwed over when you're over there. But Cancun, yeah. Liliana, where are you in the world? Where are you tuning in from? Are you in the US? Are you in Mexico? Are you in Europe, where I'm from England? Yeah, and how's your day going? How's the Dustin and Liliana? How's the sound? Keeps going back to the beginning because I'm mixing. Sorry, I'm mastering. Let me put it on a loud part. Yeah, how is that sound? How's the level? Trying not to get ear fatigue. I think I literally got ear fatigue yesterday. I ended that stream, Dustin, and I think it hit 6.5 hours, which was a bit of a long session, but I was really like focusing on the screen a lot, obviously, and then on the iPad, and even on the iPad, the text kind of small just for the chat, and then with the music going for like, call it 6 hours with a break. Yeah, I was busted, man. I felt kind of sick. Just my eyes, my ears, like my whole body was like I kind of pushed it. I went a little bit too long. I was just in a great zone though. Like that was, I kind of get, people say they got whenever I hear about like writer's block or musicians taking time off for like a few years, a couple of years, I don't ever want that to happen because I found it's like I sort of took a break from like being in bands and playing, being singer-songwriter, playing guitar, singing, playing drums and another one and all that. And then you take a break and literally I forgot music was there, like as in musical instruments or making music. And I would always listen to it and be into it, but I would support by going to shows. But I just forget about making it and being creative. And so now it's like, with electronic music, I don't want to take my foot off the gas, you know what I mean? If I get in the zone, stay in the zone. And if I feel like I'm hurting after that last 6.5 hour session, okay, fine, but I'm still being creative, I'm still putting out like good music, and I feel like I just want to stay in the zone. Like I don't want to get too almost cozy or take weeks off or whatever. I think with touring you kind of have to after that, but just producing it, yeah. Sound is fine, I can hear it. Okay, cool. Nice one. So the dynamic range is at 7 here, which is like the magic number, although it's going way down suddenly now. Why is it going down to 5? It was set at 7. So I'm going to bring down the volume. There we go. Now we're getting 7. Right there. Because this is what they're going to do later on. They're going to use this like monitor on my track, and they're going to see exactly what I'm seeing. It's kind of freaky. And they'll go, your dynamic range is 6, it should be 7. It's like, I know. That's why I'm doing it now. I'm kind of optimizing it for them. Well, not just for them, I'm optimizing it for any listener. so that when they listen to it, it's like side by side with deadmau5 or anyone, you know, anyone big, Excision, Seven, Skies, and it's just like it just both tracks, same volume. You don't turn it up or down. You don't think, oh, that's an inferior track because of the volume. This breakdown's nice. And then I'm just going to add on, this is where I bring in the two limited, these are called limiters. So as the name suggests, it's limiting the peaks. So that you're not going to get digital clips, because analog clips are okay, you get a little bit of fuzz, but with digital clips it can kind of pop and crackle, and whenever you hear someone like going into the red, that's what they're talking about. You don't want to go into the red in digital, ideally. So now I can test this on this. It's almost got a little bit of a shuffle kind of feel to it. Hope it's not quite a shuffle song though. It's a little dark for shuffle. But I'm a big fan of shuffle dancing. And if you know any shuffle dancers, actually send them my way, because I like to collaborate with other creatives. So I did a video, like the very first video I ever did was called Naughty Boys. It's the first single. And I went to like 5 or 6 shuffle dancers that I liked, and I said, hey, do you want to be on the video? And I got them involved, and they literally danced. Like I sent them the single, and then they did videos of them dancing to the single, and then I kind of cut it all together, and I made this shuffle video for Naughty Boys, which was good. But just this sound, like this little, it's just got that. You could easily shuffle to this. It's 128. Shufflers are like 128 to 140, I think they like. Actually, someone told me I think 140 was their sweet spot. So 140 is kind of fast. So drum and bass. Liliana, thanks for sharing the live. Appreciate you. It's super cool because I think you probably, I think you've been on before, but I'm an independent electronic music producer, so I release my own stuff on my own label which is at Catnap Music, Catnap with a K, just at Catnap Music on TikTok. And so I literally rely on you guys to share it with friends and get it out there, because I don't believe in the whole pay-to-play thing too much. It's like, if you like it and you want to share it, that means I'm doing a good job and it's good music. You want to share it because it's good. And I truly appreciate it. Good work. It's a very fast waltz, Liliana, thanks for the likes. Dustin, thanks for the gamepad on the virtual gift front. That's disappeared. Or is it because I'm on the chat thing? Oh yeah, there it is. Yeah man, thank you. Nice, we're up to, I think we're on 3 out of 10. Is this goal? I can't control the goals. I can control the virtual gift. I can't control the goals. I can't say if it's like, it just sets it for me. It's kind of weird. Maybe down the line it will allow me to edit it. This one is and Liliana's on as well. We're on 3, our goal's 10 and we've got 3, and it's a gamepad, which is a little joypad, gaming joypad. That's one. Pendulum, very fast waltz version, fast waltz edition, re-edit. Alright, I mean, this is super close now, because that's, let me check I've done this right. That is at 4 oversampling, and then and then it's just setting a cap here. Just the final limiter to take it right up. Now it's set. This is actually my guys are actually right, because the mix is at -6, the master's at like -0.1, so in other words 0. So whenever you get a master anyone else's song and you put it through on Ableton or any other program, it'll come through and your master level will show pretty much 0 on every track. So if you're not at 0 and you don't know how to do this, which is like my early releases, even though they sounded pretty good, they were too low in the mix, or they were too high in the mix. So Spotify was either turning them up or down, but almost like, yeah, they were a little quiet early on, and now this is like optimized. So it's sounding good. This bass starts low and then it gradually works up. I didn't want it to just come in heavy. Listen to the bass. It's like gradually raising, increasing in volume. I don't know if that's a little repetitive. This is a demo, so I can always change it, but just wondering if this is a little long. Kick's really coming through. Again, when I started producing, my kicks were a little bit weak, whereas now I can really hear that kick coming through. Yeah, it's good. It's good. Oh, thanks, bud. Yeah, it's progression of the song. Yeah, it's the progression of a progressive house song. Although I still feel like you've got elements really like I guess this is kind of like what happens. You know, you listen to a lot of different genres of music and then you get inspired, you get influenced, right? And with this, it's progressive house, but it's progressive house, minimal techno, and then a little bit progressive house, electro house, and minimal techno. There's a little bit of minimal techno as well. Oh, nice one, mate. Do you swim? I love swimming. I love swimming. Did you ever? Were you ever part of like a swim team or any lifeguard stuff? Because I used to do that. I was like water baby. I was just in the pool like every day, which in England's kind of in England is rare. But yeah, I'm in Phoenix where I need a pool, and I miss having access to a pool because I'm not a member of a gym at the moment, just financial stuff. But yeah, I miss swimming, man. Jealous. Have fun and cool. And yeah, I'll see you on the next one. Probably on tomorrow, just continuing with that, what's it called, tempo sync, because this will be pretty much done. And then I'll be planning a release date for this, for Pendulum. So yeah, and thanks for the likes and the Gamepads, thanks for the virtual gifts. You rock star, you legend, you. And if Liliana's still on, Liliana can take the baton. We've got 3 out of 10 on the gamepads. Dustin's got us to 3. Liliana, do you want to help us get to 10? No pressure. All right, so the song is. I am gonna I was gonna say, drop me a thumb emoji if that sounded good. If that sounded like it should go to the master, should go into the demo. I live next to nice from oh, nice. This time of year, so this time of year would that be warm enough to swim in? Because Lake Michigan freezes, doesn't it? Or is it too big to freeze? Or can you have a partial freeze? I should know that. I don't know too many lakes as big as Michigan, because it's one of the 5 Great Lakes, right? So it's. In fact, here's a funny story for you. I went to Chicago, a few years ago, and I was at the top of the whatever the big tower is. I forgot the name. The biggest tower there, not the Hancock. It's changed. Sears Tower? They changed the name, didn't they? Anyway, I was at the top of that, and I'm looking out and thinking, this is incredible. Like, I kind of want to move to Chicago now. It feels like New York. And I'm looking out over the lake, and I know where I am, right? I come from England, I know where I am. And I know that I've flown over the Atlantic Ocean, come inland, and then I've hit one of the 5 Great Lakes, Lake Michigan. This American family comes up, and the kid says to the dad, "What is that sea over there?" And Daddy says, "I don't know. I think it's the Atlantic. Let's check with Mommy." And Mommy was like, yeah, it's the Atlantic Sea." And I didn't want to like interrupt them and be that English guy, but I was thinking, like, it almost made me check the map, because I was thinking, I know that's not the Atlantic Ocean. But that, anyway, point being, that is how big that lake is. Can't see the other side, and it's so big it does in the kids' defense and the parents' defense, I guess. Really not any defense there, but in that family's defense, that it does look like a sea, like an ocean. It looks like it's that big. Oh, Dustin's dropped some more gamepads. He's dropped some more gamepads before he runs for a swim. Buddy, you are amazing. Thank you. Thanks for the support. Thanks for supporting the stream. This is good. I am exporting this into my demos because it's sounding good. It's sounding very good. It's sounding basically, it's hitting like a professional level, it feels. Like audio level, but also like just quality. It's hitting where I want it to hit. I just need to know where this ends and then I can export it. It says 185, but okay, I'm just going to export it. It's at 185. Export on 185. And this is going into the master. I'm actually going to put the light. Just going to put the light on because it must be cloudy outside. Cloudy with a chance of meatballs here in Arizona. I actually might not need this light. Like, I've got a little, almost like studio light that I use. I'm going to turn that off and see how it looks. See how that looks. Oh, okay, it does actually make a difference. Oh, okay. Let's make it a little less. That's a bit better. I think it might have been too bright the other day. Maybe that's what was giving me the headache. It wasn't staring at the screen, it was just the light was a little bit intense. See you, Dustin. Enjoy your swim, mate. See you on the next one. And then Pendulum will be ready for release. Release the Pendulum. This tune's got some good energy, though. See you, Cokes. Okay, give me 1 sec, yeah? Give me a second. Here, I'll come out.
I am leaving.
See you in a bit, I love you.
I'm leaving to the library.
Go to the library. Great place to learn. Okay, see you in a bit, yeah? Bye. Ooga, take my booger away. Booger books. The kiddo's going to the library. She's so excited. It's really cool when kids are excited about learning and reading and stuff. I love that. Alright, Pendulum. Did Pendulum export? I think it did. Yes. Okay, now I'm going to drop this into Dropbox. I got a comment on YouTube, that's always good. Oh, a spam, man, spam comments. Do you guys use YouTube much? Because there's so many spam comments on there, and you'd think YouTube, because YouTube are like really strict about kind of copyright things. So like if I play a song in the background, and this happened the other day, you play like a song in the background, they'll pull it. They'll just be like, that's a copyright thing, and they'll just pull your video, or you say you have to take out that music and re-edit it. It's like, no way. RGNLR joined through the invite. Oh, nice one. Liliana, thanks for sharing with your friends. Love you. And RGNLR, what does that stand for? Is that Wrangler? There's loads of like cryptic usernames, and sometimes it's loads of numbers, sometimes it's loads of letters, and I'm kind of like, is this code? Is that an acronym? It's got to be an acronym. That's quite a long acronym. Or is it one of those where you drop the vowels and it's like Wrangler? No, it would be, I don't know. How you doing? Where are you joining us from? Where are you? Where are you in the world? I'm working on, I actually just finished a new track, which I'm going to be submitting tonight to this music producer's mastermind, and they're going to critique the track. So I've just exported a track, a new single. It'll be a new single called Pendulum, and yeah, so that's going to come together pretty quick. But I just need to work out now how to submit this track to them, and then I'll jump onto another track. I'll start producing another track very shortly. Oh, there it is. Alright, yeah. Super annoying, just open it. Here we go. Alright, good. Pendulum master goes in. Load. Alright, nice. So they're going to have that for tonight. for the 5 o'clock. Man, I did that with 2 hours to spare, so that was a little tight. A little close. Cutting it a little close. Let's switch this over. Wait a sec. Okay, so that is now, this demo has been submitted, which is awesome. 2 hours to spare, which means I have about 2 hours on here. Alright, great. Bingo. Okay, we are on 6, our goal, we're on 6 out of 10 for the virtual gifts. Let's see, gamepad we've hit, thanks to Dustin Clausen earlier, we've done 6 out of 10. So we need 4 more, guys, 4 more gamepads on the virtual gifts to hit the goal. Who's going to be the hero? Alright, Pendulum is now finished. The demo is ready for tonight's mastermind, producer mastermind. Which means I'm going to start work on a new track. And I started this one last night after the stream, so I did like a 6.5 hour stream. And then I was just playing around and I just kind of came up with this pretty quickly last night in about an hour. So I'm going to go back to it now and see if it sounds any good. I think it was okay. I didn't put anything on the master. No. We're up in -6. Yeah. Kick, sub. That has got some serious. That's better. And then this was the sound I brought in. Where was it? Oh yeah. This is a cool little sound. All it is a sample, and then I transposed it, which means kind of messing with the pitch. So it's just this kind of cool. I don't know. Have a listen. Almost kind of like bowed. I don't know what you call that. Does it say the sample? Kit synth. Oh, it's a synth one shot, but it's almost like. Got this kind of orchestral kind of, yeah, it's kind of creepy, but it works really well in this. Saying yesterday, I'm pretty sure if you've heard my debut single, which is called Naughty Boys, when you go through samples, sometimes you hear one, you kind of like, I recognize that a little bit, but then maybe you've like changed it, and this one I think is the beat I used for Naughty Boys, but I changed it slightly. I'm certain that's the Naughty Boys kind of core beat or core sample. This is funny. I recognise that one. This is actually a little more techno. I don't produce techno, but this sounds techno. And then you've got all the other sounds. Just really cool, just interesting, glitchy sounds. It's a little too techno for me. My stuff. Then again, what is my stuff? Well, I mean, progressive house, electro house. They're kind of my main genres. Why is it showing? That's too. $1,600 likes, guys. And we are on 6 out of 10 virtual gifts. 6 out of 10 gamepads. I think I'm going to share this with Twitter crew. I should do it in Discord as well. I always forget to do this, like just sharing it with fans and followers. TikTok. Let's see. TikTok. Streamlights. Live now. That is very weird how I didn't get the preview. Andy Ray, producer and DJ. That has got your LinkedIn description, your LinkedIn job description in your username. How you doing? Where are you joining us from, Andy? And what genre do you produce and DJ? I produce and sometimes DJ. I need this to be. Jeremy Fasolecido has just joined. Welcome to LUCKYKAT TV. How you doing? Where are you joining us from? It's weird that it's not updating on my phone. Now it's updating. Token Zoo's back. Token Zoo was back for like a second. He likes to drop in. Likes to just drop in and I'll say hi or something and then everyone else. This has nothing on the master as well, which gets me excited. Like when you get a track that's got a really good amount of energy, and yeah, there's nothing on the master. It's good, but it needs something else. It needs like a synth or something. This is almost just. Kind of obsessed with this new. Okay. That's the main level. This synth has something. Is it going to be full chords here? let's do 4 chords. Ditch that. Where's that sound? This is out of time. Tracy D67 in the house. How's it going? How are you doing? This is coming together quickly. Can I do this? Let's see. Going to be on for a little bit longer. Just a little bit longer. 14 and then 15. This is where I just want to whack stuff on the master, which I shouldn't, but I just want to like do this. Crank it. And immediately just have a master essentially. It's being impatient. It's good sound. Need a female vocalist for this one. What do you think? Peeps. I think this is how I want to begin it. This is how I want the song to begin. Let's see. Take all this off the master. Okay, that's off the master. Alright. Let's start with this. More coffee. Who's going to buy me a coffee? Zero this one. Right, next one. It's really the sub. Sub it up. Sub bass. It's a sub kick, but it's a sub. It's not a rack. Why did I put that on there? Channel utility. Okay, yeah. Fair enough. Fair enough. This also needs some saturation. Just boost it. Boost, boost, boost. Okay. Next one, hi-hats. Hi-hats. What are you looking at? Hi-hats. Okay. It's 3:30. I'm just going to put some coffee on if anyone's watching. Back in a sec. Back in a jiffy. It's kind of quiet today. Quiet Wednesday. Where are you all? Oh, Styles, thanks, man. Just coming by, stop, say hey. Oh, bud, it's a flying visit. No worries. It should be on tomorrow, if you're still on now. Should be on tomorrow. I'm definitely going to be on Friday. I'm going to be streaming on Friday because it's the first English Premier League game of the season, which is Crystal Palace against Arsenal. So even though I'm a Liverpool fan, I think I'm gonna just stream it and see if I can stream the actual the game on the monitor. Just see if it almost experiment just to see if it's possible. Because I know a lot of these streaming things, they're copyright aggressive, let's say, and they'll pull you. So we're only 4 short on the virtual gift. We've got the gamepad. We're 4 away. We've got 6 out of 10. Thanks to Dustin Clausen for contributing and donating to the new studio and gear for production, as I put on there. So we only need 4 virtual gifts to hit the target, guys. I'm just going to make some coffee. If you just saw the empty chair, that's why. I need coffee, man. Today's just been... I basically did a 6.5-hour stream yesterday, and it got me a little bit. And I just finished, well, I got the demo now, and just produced a new track called Pendulum, which is going to be the single. And then this is a track I was working on last night called Crush Nauseous, which is just messing around, but it's kind of, as is always the case, messing around for a bit, it turns into a track. But yeah, after the 6.5 hours yesterday, that was it kind of it's just long. It's good. Kind of like a new track came out of it, basically. So that's good. Christy Diane 22, thanks for joining. Say hi in the comments. Drop me a virtual high five in the comments. I'm just going to put this on loop for a few minutes, and then I'm going to make this. I'm going to make some coffee. I think there's a delay. I'm convinced because I got 2 screens on here. I'm pretty sure there's a delay here. Baby Firefly 22. Baby Firefly 222. Welcome to the stream. But it's weird. It says it on that one and not on my main iPad. I think there's a delay. So if I'm ignoring, if it seems like I'm ignoring you guys, I'm not. I want to make sure that I'm not ignoring anyone who joins. All right, back in a sec, guys. I'm just gonna get some coffee. I'll leave the music on so you can kind of hear what's brewing. What's brewing in the studio while the coffee brews in the kitchen. Now I'm ready. Coffee is served. Coffee is brewed. Alright, I'm already thinking this song needs... It's sounding good already, but it needs like a really good bass. And it is this. I wonder if there's like a bass Actually, that'd be pretty cool, like a bass arpeggiator. What we got here? That's acoustic pants. Vintage. What's the key? I think it's C sharp. Play this on the off note. This is bass so quiet. Just going to use Ableton's saturator, kill width, analog, yeah, fine, boom. Very acid. This is not updating. It seems to be updating the stream. There we go. Just need the level. Where's the level? There it is. This thing keeps too quiet. Actually, now it's coming through too hot. I feel like it needs just a little bit of something else. Maybe like a velocity plugin. Styles is back. Liverpool FC. I don't have any Liverpool scarves up today, but if you follow me, if you follow every stream, you'll know I'm a Liverpool fan. And if you come back on, or if you tune in, should I say, on game days, basically, I'll be streaming. I'm going to try and stream every Liverpool game this season. Certainly watch-alongs. So watch-alongs are easier, and I would get in less trouble. But definitely, yeah, Liverpool Fulham's at 4:30 AM where I live in Phoenix, Arizona, and that's going to be really hard. But I'm going to get up for it and try and stream, and I'm going to try and get the game on, like actually put it on. So yeah, I don't know if I'll be able to, but we'll find out. We might cut it or pull the stream, I don't know. Liverpool FC, Jose GS says, oh, Liverpool FC, thanks for following. Liverpool FC, follow me, mate. That's dead boss, that. Jose GS says, hey bro, Liverpool FC just beat it. Just beat it. Beat it! What did they just beat? Beat it! Was it a friendly? Did I miss a friendly? I've been on and off the friendlies, I've got to say. Lost 3-0 to Strasbourg, but beat Man City. That was my last stream. We got 33,000 followers, 33,000 views, 15,000 likes, and beat Man City for the Charity Shield. So good start. Good start to the season. There's no what? Did I read that wrong? Liverpool FC. Jose, do you mean beating Man City, or I'm assuming you mean beat Man City? Liverpool FC. Did you? What did you think of the game on Saturday against Man City, and Jose as well? Do you think we played well? What are your thoughts on Darwin Núñez? Do you think he had a good game? Because I thought his goal was good and I thought he played well, and Haaland missed an absolute sitter. So he could have scored. He could have scored too, actually. He's so strong. But then again, so is Núñez. Yeah, let me know what you think of Klopp's squad now. Do you think we've got a good chance of winning the league? And who's going to win on Saturday against? We're playing Fulham away, which is a difficult first game. And I think Klopp's going to start. I think Klopp will bring on Carvalho. If it's at 0-0, I think he'll bring Carvalho on because he used to play for Fulham. And I think he's going to go for the psychological move there. Yeah. Anyway. Yeah. Liverpool FC. Do you want to have a walk alone? It's my team. Since about, I can't remember. I think I started following when I was like 5 or 6 maybe. Long time ago. Anything on the master? No. Wow, nothing. Oh, come on. Alright, here we go. Okay, I'm going to just do that. Wait, turn that off. Turn that on, alright. Maybe I should reply. Let's try in here. This is absolutely infuriating. There we go. Shortcut. Alright guys, this is a new track called Crush Nauseous. Started it last night and it's brewing. It's brewing into something. Yeah, Jose, are you going to watch the Fulham game? Just take the LFO off this one and then keep it clean. question is, why is this? I'm trying to work out why this key is off, because it shouldn't be. Caitlin, did Caitlin just join the stream? So why is it saying Caitlin Frank has joined the stream on there? Oh, okay, it's just on there. It's weird. I got the when I do the, there's like two chat windows, and one says like all the chat. I guess if I've missed them, I should keep it on this one actually. Caitlin Frank, welcome to LUCKYKAT TV and the Cat Cave. Can you share this with friends and keep hitting the likes because it helps it get found on TikTok. We're on 1,700 likes, and it would be great if we could hit the 2,000. Ryan Richardson just joined as well. Yeah, man, if you can hit the like button to help us get to 2,000, that'd be awesome. And then we're also on the virtual gift front. Not sure if you guys are on it yet, but what are we on? We've just hit 6 out of 10 of the goal for the gamepads for the virtual gifts. Dustin Clausen's been supporting that, so yeah, thanks Dustin Clausen. Thanks, man. Thanks for supporting the stream. Thanks to everyone who supported the stream. See, this is off. See, why is that, come on, why is that popped up and then gone? Galaxy's in, Owsler's in, and it's weird how it doesn't show up anymore. Some of them it does. Let's see. Galaxy's back. Galaxy is on and off and on and off. I keep seeing his name pop up, but it doesn't seem to hang around. Miss you, Galaxy. Come back anytime. New song. Alright, I'm going to start with this. This is it. Wait, first of all. But first this. First, I'm going to group all the percussion into drum bus. I've got about 55 minutes, guys, and then I'm going to jump across to my mastermind. My producer's mastermind, and they're going to listen to my new track, Pendulum, and let me know what they think. If any of you are listening from there, be nice. Be nice. Just kidding. Be brutal. But constructive brutal. Percussion loop. It's gotta go. Sub bass and then bass. So called bass. Boring. Or else this. See, that sounds like percussion. It says this is a synth one shot. It's not a synth. Almost like perk effects. I'm gonna put it in percussion because I like it. I think it's gonna go well. One shots are weird. Alright, synth. This is synth. And then this. What do you call this? I'm going to call this almost like strings. Which means that's orange. Strings are orange on my tracks. And then this sound is a weird one. Like a percussion I created. It's interesting sounds. Fab filter. This is a weird one. Effects loop. I want to say that's like another effects loop. FX loop 2. That goes into that, alright. Strings, and then this last one is actually another bass. Bass, bass 2. Bass 2. Sub bass. Alright, let's get these on. Okay, this is the second bass. This is actually, it's bigger. damn it, Ableton. Super, 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 super annoying. Absolutely ridiculous. Can I just do that? And then do the two together. Is that how you do it? Ableton shortcuts, come on. Alright, there we go. That's I just worked it out. Shortcut. Shortcut, shortcut! Bagsy. Bagsy in. Alright. Synth. Okay, so this is where I just feel like the synth has got a set of 5 plus. Set of Makoto, tell them. How's it going? And Spargil just joined. How's things? How you doing, guys? Where are you tuning in from? Kevin Kuranyi's joined. Hey man, how's it going? How's your Wednesday going? Just working on a new track called Crush Nauseous. Started this last night after the 6.5 hour stream. So today's been good. I finished Pendulum and we're at 1,800 likes and we've got 6 out of 10 on the virtual gifts, which is good, on the gamepads. So 4 to go. See if I can get this sample. Let's play with this. This is at 1.3. Yeah, that's where they have to go. Fix this up a bit. Ooh, nice. That's a bit better. Probably stagger these. This is like three samples really close to each other, and kind of like fusing them so they sound like it sounds like a single sample basically. It's a little fiddly, but it's worth it. It'll be worth it. They're worth it. Oh, come on. I hate that one. Ableton, when you're in the session view and you edit something and it doesn't reflect in an arrangement view. It needs to be like 1, 2, 3, boom, boom. Try with 2. It's 3 there in quick succession, but the synth needs to be cut. Gain needs to go right down. Like that. Okay, it's pretty good. And then get the kick coming in. We'll do 8 bars to start with that. That takes it to 43. And then probably just bring in this filthy bass. Filth! Get the filth in! Or are we going to go to the sub bass? Let's try them both. Feel like. This is probably where I'll bring in the hi-hat. Hats. 4 8 bars. Come on Ableton, come on Ableton, come on Ableton. Come on Ableton. Work! Alright. It's working. It's working! Alright, there we go. This is... So... It's really easy to be lazy in electronic music production and just go from, just do this. Let me find this section. Just go like this. Straight in. Hear that? Just section to section, nothing, just 2, 3, 4, and then, right? But I like these little effects, kind of fills, whatever, just to make it interesting, but kind of fun as well. So if you hear it now with the FX, so it's these bright FX sounds which you can, if you put them all center, again it's like meh, but if you have, let's see, 3, so that's probably going to be in the middle. Yeah, I'll pan one left, like 9 o'clock. The other one I'll go 3 o'clock, and then the other one, and then the other one in the middle. So it's like left, center, right, and that'll throw those 3 around the stereo image in like half a bar. I think it's like half a bar. Right? 2, 3. It's like quarter of a bar. It's tiny, just quick. It's very quick, but it's that. If you've ever watched Wolfgang Gartner, who makes electro house, primarily music, electro house music, I watched one of his live streams a while back, and he was talking about these kind of like fills, pre-drop, pre-chorus, pre-whatever, pre-any part of the song, and he was saying that that sells it. Like the listeners listen, like obviously listeners listen to it, and this bit, like that sells the listener into continuing to listen to the song. And when I heard that, made me think differently about music, because I didn't see it like that before. I was just like, whatever, put whatever you want in, but there's like a science to it. It's just it's that, whoa, it's kind of like wakey, and then into the, I think it's like a square bass, sounds like a square, and then you can just, this sounded better before. Maybe it's because the sub's on. Turn the sub off. Why aren't the hi-hats playing? There we go. God, it sounded better before. That's the weird thing. Saturation's on, yeah. Booty bass. Oh. Because the portamento's on pretty high, which I like. It might be that little sound there. I might stop the 2. Oh, now it's committed to the arrangement. So let's get rid of that. Okay. Yeah, that little note doesn't work. Oh, because the portamento is following this is a weird thing. It followed the key because I hit the button. No, it didn't. Oh. There we go. This is what I've kind of learned is if you put a bass note right at the end of the bar, just before the kick comes in, you get this kind of really nice, I guess it's like the bass and the kick like back to back, but it glues the song, it just, hear that? Straight in, like the 2 together. Weird that it doesn't do portamento though, which is what I want. About 20 minutes, guys, and then they've got to get onto this call with my producer, my mastermind. out, bring that in, but I can use the pitch wheel, which I never do, but if I was playing live, I would. Friends married to Kevin Rose back. How's it going? It's the longest username. Hello. Come on guys, we've got 4 more to hit the virtual, 4 more virtual gifts to get to the target, and then we will be immortal. What's that in real world terms? Like, I don't know, 10 cents or something. That should be, I get more tips at Starbucks. Bloody hell. Barista time. Actually, I went past the homeless person's bucket the other day and that was full. Must have been like $200 in there and I drove past. Bonkers. That's a lot of money that people have thrown out the car window. Hockey fan. Wait, that's weird. It says hockey fan on there, but then it says Oilers fan on there. Yay! First likes in a while. We only have four more virtual gifts to hit for the gamepad. Virtual gifts. There's like 4 more to go and we hit the target for the day. Getting loads of likes. We're nearly at 2,000 likes, but yeah, just 4 more virtual. It's like 4 cents or 10 cents. It's kind of funny that it's. Yeah. Anyway, Oilers fan. Is that ice hockey? Who are the Oilers? Houston Oilers? No, that's the old American football team. Oilers. Where are the Oilers from? Ice hockey. Was it a Canadian team? Yeah, you're a fan of the Oilers, but who are the Oilers? Kienson. Is it ice hockey team? NHL. From what city? I don't watch a lot of ice hockey. I watched a little bit of the, Stanley Cup, just a tiny bit, and it's okay. I can't see the puck. The puck's too small. And I went to see a game actually, and I was just like, where's the puck? And then it landed it literally landed in the row in front of us, and the girl was holding it up, and I said, I'm British and I've never been to a game, can I feel that? Just to see how heavy or soft it is, whatever, and it was a lot harder than I expected. It's like a little brick. And it was really cold, so I guess they freeze them before they put them on as well. I was like, wow, didn't expect that. But yeah, I like soccer because it's a lot easier to see the ball and play the game, play it anywhere. Edmonton, okay. Where's Edmonton? Canada. It's in Alberta. Okay. Yeah, I've not been up to Canada since like 2005, 2006. I was in 2006. I was in Vancouver the very first time, and yeah, where's Alberta in Canada? Like, how far from Vancouver? To the other side? Soccer's not my sport. No worries. Ice hockey's your sport. Ice hockey's actually similar to soccer. It's probably the most similar to soccer. Basketball, a little bit. Basketball, the court is so small. Soccer's a much bigger field. Ice hockey's kind of like... Ice hockey is probably about half a soccer pitch. Maybe. The Canadians have got a good team though. Do you follow those guys? The Canadian men's soccer team. They're doing pretty good. They beat the US a bit ago. and they're in the World. I think they're going to the World Cup. So it's going to be USA, Mexico, and Canada in the same World Cup, which is awesome. Lots of rivalries coming, which is always good. Have you been to any games? Have you been to any Oilers games? What is your team? Liverpool FC. There's normally a scarf or something lying around. I live streamed for the Community Shield game on Saturday. It's Liverpool against Man City. Big rivalry that, and Liverpool won. So I was jumping around the room, scored 3 goals, I was bouncing. And we got 33,000 viewers on this stream, which is kind of funny because most days it's sort of between 3 and 10, depending on the time. I'll just stream for a few hours, but it'll be like 3 and 10 at any one time. And for the Liverpool game, it's 33,000. So that's making me want to do more games because I'm watching the games anyway. But it'd be good to have it on, you know, get some more people onto LUCKYKAT, my electronic music and all that. So yeah, Liverpool FC's my team. You said it's not your sport. Oh, so you know your players. That's good. Yeah, these guys are like world famous. I like Messi. Messi's more humble. He's tiny and he's humble, which makes him just a better football god, footy god for me. Ronaldo's kind of like, he's always been on the team I hate. So he's been on. He's a man. He used to play for Man United. I was going to say he used to play for Man United. He's playing for them again in his second term, and then he played for Portugal. So it was always like he was always there for Manchester United when they were beating Liverpool, win the league. Hated that, and then he was playing for Portugal when Portugal were beating England and knocking them out of tournaments. So I hate him then. And he always and then he played for Real Madrid. Same thing, they beat Liverpool a few times, hate Madrid. Yeah, he's always played for the teams I hate, but he's the best, he's one of the best players in the world, which is sort of just one of those things. Whereas Messi's always been Barcelona, never bothered me, love Barcelona's style of play. And then he went to Paris Saint-Germain, they're not much of a threat, so never any issues. And then Argentina actually. I guess Argentina have always done England, but he's never, of England, I don't think England have ever played Argentina when Messi's been playing, maybe, so it's, again, he's never like hurt England, if you like, so. But yeah, I like, Messi's just quality, isn't he? I mean, Messi can head the ball, he's small, but he can head the ball. He's like Maradona, but way better. For me, he's way better than Maradona. Maradona was overrated, and he was only remembered for his handball against England to cheat Argentina to winning that World Cup in '86 in Mexico. So, speaking of Mexico, he's got a Tigres jersey. Nice, the yellow one. Do you know the players? Because I used to watch a lot of Mexican soccer because I used to live in San Diego and I went to Tijuana a lot. So I've actually got a Tijuana Cholos jersey. We call them shirts, football shirts. But yeah, jersey over here in Canada. Who's that player? Is it the French player? I think he's a French player. Plays for Tigres. He's a really good player. And does he play for France? I don't think so. But yeah, Tigres are one of the better teams in Mexico. What made you get the Tigres jersey, or was it a gift? I've always wanted the green Mexico shirt, but the classic one, like the Aztec style with the pattern. So if there's any Mexican followers on here, birthday's coming up in September. I should put that on the virtual gift thing, shouldn't I? Like, donate virtual gifts and to help Dave get a Mexico shirt. But yeah, Mexico, They're not a great international team, but they've got probably one of the best shirts, like international shirts. Is that any good? I got it when I was in Mexico. Me and my friend couldn't match. Okay, so did you go see them? Did you go see a game? Like you got the shirt over there in Mexico and went to see the game. Where Tigres? Tigres is León? Is it in León? I think it's in... Okay, Tigres play in San Nicolás de los Garza. Oh, Monterrey. You're in Monterrey. Yeah, I've not been to Monterrey. I want to go. I've heard it's a really cool place. So I'd like to go. Yeah. That synth is not going to work, but these three can go up. Okay, that's how you do an Ableton shortcut. Do I play FIFA? I used to play Pro Evolution Soccer, which is what's that? PES, whatever it was back then. I used to play on like a PlayStation 2, a few PlayStations ago. FIFA, you know, I've played it. It's okay. Pro Evo was always way better. But then they didn't have the rights to the players' names, so it was always like Steven Gerrardo, for Steven Gerrard for Liverpool. So you had to basically edit all the player names, which was a mega pain in the ass. But it was a better game, so it was that was the trade-off. That's how I think they made it a cheaper game or whatever, or they could release them quicker. Am I a pro soccer player? No, I'm not. I used to play pretty competitively in England, and then, you know, I got loads of injuries, like ankle injuries, knee, ribs, nose. I got everything broken. Literally broke my ribs, broke my nose. Didn't break my ankle, but next best thing. I was on crutches. Yeah, just too many injuries. But I loved playing it before I had to stop playing it, and I miss it. So I just watch a lot now. I watch a lot. Bygone go. You gotta go. All right, mate. Nice chatting. Yeah. Go Oilers. I'll have to check out a game and maybe get up to Edmonton to watch a game up there one day. Thanks for joining. Thanks for the likes. Yeah, keep hitting the like button. Before you go, loads of hit the likes, because we just broke 2,000. Just broke 2,000. Thanks for the likes. See you on the next one. All right, let's get this dirty shuffle sound in. Where's the Hercules? Yes. Nice. I'm back. Oilers fan, don't forget to follow, because I'll be streaming lots. Like I'll be streaming some soccer games. I'll be streaming mostly from the studio, because LUCKYKAT is my electronic music producer. in Maine. So I'll be doing DJ sets, live sessions from the studio like this, and then, you know, maybe I'll live stream an Oilers game, just so I can watch it and get back into ice hockey, and then you can watch. Mate, if you can drop four of the game pads, if you can drop, we're on 6 out of 10 because Dustin Clausen's dropped loads of virtual gifts, which was amazing. We're like 4 away from the goal, which is like, I don't know what it is in cents. I think it's like 4 cents. Oh, nice one. I think it's the, wait, is that? I think it's the gamepad. Let's see. Oh no, because it's, wait a minute. Oh no, gamepads are 10 each, sorry. My bad. Gamepads are 10 each and we've had 6 of the 10. But yeah, Rose is 1, okay, yeah, my bad. Nice one, you just became top viewer, which is weird because Dustin should be, oh, I guess it's like maybe like a recent thing. Because Dustin was, he's like an amazing support. He throws loads of virtual gifts on us because he believes in me and LUCKYKAT and the music. He loves it. He wants it to go somewhere. May, Oilers fan, thanks for the... Oilers fan has just dropped a rose and joined and followed, I think. Make sure you follow as well. Shout out to Oilers fan up in Edmonton, Canada. All the way up in Edmonton, Canada. He's an ice hockey fan and he's been supporting the stream, and appreciate you, mate. Appreciate you. Thanks for this. Thanks for the support. Go follow Oilers fan. Go Oilers. Go Oilers and go Oilers fan. Go Oilers fan first. What did I just do? That's weird. Good sound. Oh my god, that's some really good sounds that just come together. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, no, 2, 3. Shit, I gotta shoot. I just realized I'm 6 minutes. In 6 minutes I have a producer mastermind. I was getting so zoned into this. It's like easy to do that. That's my problem. It's like 6 hours later. Guys, thanks to everyone who's thanks to everyone who's joined the stream today. Everyone who's commented, chatted, actually supported, including Dustin Clausen and Oilers fan as well, who's just dropped a rose. Keep those coming. Keep the likes coming on streams, comments, virtual gifts. It just basically means that the stream gets pushed up in TikTok search results. So truly appreciate you guys. Thanks for joining me. I should be back on tomorrow. I'll see you then. Take care. Cheers.